Hi friends, Kelly here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 3 of Gratitude Documented. So on my desk, I have yesterday's project, which was day 2, and I did the journaling. I know, 2 out of 2 so far. It's shocking. Granted, it's not very much journaling, but I did do it. So the only other thing I did, I think, was add just a tiny bit of washi tape, and I stamped the date. So that is now 1, 2. So today is day 3. So I have my notes out again, and this time I want to do a tag. So going into my little pile of bases, which I think what I need to do is I actually need to do a whole bunch of bases to draw from so that I can either choose to make from scratch a page, or I can have some that are kind of ready to go. Like for example, this pocket, this coin envelope thingy is going to be kind of ready to go. So I think I need a few of those because I have a feeling I am going to have some days where I just don't have the capacity to sit and craft for more than an hour and start from scratch. So I think I might do that. I'll probably film it, I'll probably share it, and hopefully you find it useful. We'll see how that goes. So more to come on that. Today is a tag. So this is the tag that I made real fast just so I'd have some visuals. And really that's what this pile is. It's not so much this, but these things here are really to be visuals. And I think what I need to do is maybe make another folder of one of these just to have as kind of like, again, a visual, just a thing I can look at and go, oh yeah, I want to make one of those. I feel like that'll do me some good in addition to my notes. So that's just kind of where my brain's at right now. But for now, I want to do a tag, and I already have my background paper, my base, ready to go. I'm not going to use this. I think I want it to be a little bit larger. So let me get this cut into one of these. Okay, I have my base cut, and I don't know why I always struggle. First off, my eyeballs look at this and it's not at all right, but I'm sure it is. But I always struggle with just getting the right angle for this tag, and I never am happy with it, but I am just going to be, I'm going to be okay with this one. And I need to get my hole here, and I think that's part of it. So let me do that. I have a solution. So when I was thinking about the hole, for the whole reinforcer and the whole situation, I remembered I had this tag set, and see how this is just a little bit better angled. That's what I want. I want it to be more like this tag, and this is a pretty good shape. So I'm actually going to change my mind. I'm going to run this through my big shot or whatever it's called. And actually I really like that I have these tag dies. I think I'm going to end up using these a lot for this project. That way I just have the consistency, because otherwise it'll drive me nuts. I want a template to work with that's consistent, and I like this shape. Clearly yeah, this is not right. So I'm going to fix this using this. All right, now I have my tag, much better. So what am I doing here? It made an impression when I did ran it through the die thing, so that'll probably have to get covered up with something. But here I am faced with the issue again of a blank slate, and my brain, it just goes, I got nothing. So I need to do something with this, and I have no idea what to do. So I gotta come up with some inspiration here somewhere. I think what I've decided is I really wish I had some like embossing folders and things like that, because I'm just tired of stenciling already. I'm not tired of it. I just don't want to do it all the time. Maybe I should do like spray some stuff on it, or do some mixed media-ish kind of thing. I don't know. Let's try that. Okay, I really have no idea what I'm doing. But I was thinking I also have like some texture paste, and I'm too lazy to go back and watch any demonstration videos by Tim Holtz. I know I've watched some, but it's been a really long time. But I have a feeling if I use some texture paste and then spray some stuff on it, it'll resist, and some things will happen, and I can splatter some bits and bobs, and I don't really know. So I think I'm gonna give that a try. My one thought is, if I do a bunch of stuff to this tag, what's the back gonna end up looking like, and will I be able to do something with it? I don't know. Worst case scenario is I can back the back with something else if I'm going to do day 4 on that, flipping it over. I don't know. So, I don't know. Shall I try something with texture paste? Why not? So here's what I grabbed. I have texture paste. I have modeling paste. No idea what the difference is. And I have Nouveau Embellishment Mousse, which is really pretty. Adds metallic kind of thing to it. I can't remember the last time I used it. It's called, this is Mother of Pearl. So I'm kind of thinking the texture paste. This says it dries clear with a gloss finish. What does this do? You mix this with acrylic paint to thicken and brighten color while retaining tinting strength and extension. Okay. So I don't really know why I bought this or what I'm supposed to do with it. I'm not using acrylic paint, and I think I'll go with this one. And I need a stencil, which funny how I said I'm not using stencils and I'm grabbing a stencil. Should I do something interesting with numbers, speckles? I have other ones. Maybe what I ought to do before I start going down this road is talk about what is going on here. That might help me. Okay. Let me clear some of the stuff. Go back a few moments. Not literally. I'm just gonna put this stuff aside, talk about what I'm documenting, and then move forward with this. So let's pile this all in here. What, buddy? You did what now? You made hand sanitizer. How did you do that?
This front office do have hand sanitizers.
Front offices have hand sanitizers. They often do. What? Why'd you write your name backwards? That's unique. Okay, and what did you use to make hand sanitizer?
I used the hand sanitizer. This made it water and soap.
You put soap in it? Okay, so if you spray that on your hands, it's going to leave soap residue on your hands, which is going to be icky if you accidentally get it in your mouth. And you could end up touching stuff that makes everything icky. So, I don't know if that was the best idea. What are you spraying it on? Your hands? Okay.
His hands.
All right. Well, let me know how that goes. All right. Have fun. My daughter is incredibly imaginative. She is currently playing front office school. So, and she just made hand sanitizer. So, I get to deal with that later. She'll learn if she gets that in her mouth that is not a good idea. Okay. This is my story for the day. I'm going to use this photo here. It is some dried stuff. I don't know. Looks like they were flowers at some point or something, but they're dead, dried. You can tell in the background it's a change of season, which brings me to what I'm talking about. Change of season. So it is now November in the Midwest, in Minnesota. It is cold and the leaves have mostly fallen off. So we're kind of entering into that kind of brown, I call it the brown season, before we actually start seeing snow, hopefully, for, Christmas and all that stuff. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and use this photo. I also, this is not a true representation. I didn't print a new version, but while I was doing this, I thought, well, this is something I created for a group I'm a part of. A couple years ago, I did this, or maybe last fall. I don't remember, but I made these little photo prints. So I went in, I updated the file. I took out a few things. I updated this one a little bit. I took out the photo of my Bible and a cabin I'd stayed in and replaced them with a few other photos I've taken. I think they were all mine. Yeah. But I have this available to you as a freebie. So I will link this below if this is something you are interested in playing along with. Some simple photo prints. Please use them in your projects. You're welcome to have them, and the link is below. Okay, so I've got my photo. Oops. You know what? This is bugging me. So these little things keep falling out of here. I think what I need to do is in my folders, I need to create pockets so I can stick the things that are already cut in there. So I'm going to do that. but not right now. Okay, so here's my photo. Here's my tag. Already, I kind of like the idea of it being right down below. I definitely want to put some vintagey papers in the background. So I think I'm just gonna do some distressing. I'm gonna play with this stuff, but I ultimately think a lot of it's gonna get covered up. Is it? Or should I put the papers down and then do it? Ooh, let's do that. Okay. Need some papers to put on here. Back into the good old ultimate ephemera. So, ooh, this is pretty. I don't really want to cover the whole thing. Oh, I saw the coolest thing. I wonder if that would work. I've been watching a lot of Crafts by Tony, Crafty by Crafty Tony. I do this every time. She's like below. I was watching a bunch of her videos, and she did some really cool stuff with like resin paper, but she also did it with glue. And she did some stamping. But I was thinking, I wonder if that would work on this. I really want to try it. So I think I'm gonna do that real quick. Because this, on top of this, would be super cool. I could print it on vellum, but I kind of want to try that. I'm really in a mixed media-ish kind of vibe mode here. So I'm all over the place, per usual. I'm gonna play with this real quick. So I'm gonna fast forward you if I show you at all. This could go horribly wrong and you won't see any of it, which I will tell you when I come back. But I think I'm gonna fast forward whatever this is. If I feel I need to explain it, I will do a voiceover. I'm kind of doing this as both to tell you what's happening and myself when I edit. So let's, I don't know, let's play with some stuff and see what happens. So I thought about it for a second and realized what I had seen Tony do was on a napkin with the glue. So I grabbed some glue, and it's kind of a napkin. I mean, yeah, it's a napkin, it's a paper towel. And I was thinking, do I need to stamp something on it? I kind of think I want to. So I'm going to do a big floral stamp, and then I'm going to try this trick, and I have no idea if this is going to work. So let me find the stamp. I'll do the stamping, the gluing, the drying, and the praying. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think I need to go back and do some reviewing of the video because it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. It's got like a really cool crinkly texture now, and I've got this stamp on there, but it's not exactly as transparent as I would want. And I wonder if it's because of the material I use. This is more of like a paper towel versus a napkin. So now I really want to try it on a napkin. I bet it would work on tissue paper too. I think what's really cool is the glue kind of seals it and protects it, so it's a little less fragile. But okay, I get where we're going with this. I see it. I just need to play with it more. So for what it's worth, that was a fun experiment, and maybe I'll use it. I really love this, but I don't know. I don't know. So back to the original plan of just making a mess, I guess. I'm not willing to let this go. I really am not. So I ripped this apart a little bit, and I'm just kind of looking at how that would look. And now I see sewing and fabric, and I see fluffiness. I think I have some ideas. I don't know how that equates to this. I guess, you know what, in a sense, going from a beautiful floral thing to dried up season is a change. Yeah, it's a stretch, but okay. But I still need to address the plainness of this one. I gotta find where to put this stuff. Okay, so back to the amount of stuff I have on my desk. I still want to do something with this. I just don't know what. So I think I'll set that aside for now. I have these acrylic inks. This is black and this is white. Maybe white. I might do white. Probably should close this glue up. And also, I don't know if this is the right glue to use. It's not exactly clear. And I've had it forever. It's a little cloudy, so that could be it too. I don't know. All right, but what I have are Distress Oxide inks. I have blue, which I don't think I want to, well, it's not blue, it's salvaged patina. I don't think I want to use that, but I do have an ink, tea dye ink, and walnut stain oxide. I also have some homemade paint spray stuff. This is a green, which is pretty. This is just some acrylic paint and water. And then I have this, whatever this is, Color Theory. This is good for splattering. It's a mess, but it's okay. So I've got stuff everywhere. I need a I need a bigger space. And I also have Dwindling Light. So this just is what it is. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna spray. I'm trying to angle this so you guys can see it's not in a shadow. Better get ready for this. I really wanted to try this whole idea of resisting, but I'm afraid that then underneath it'll just be kind of too stark. So I think I'm going to distress it, put something down, do something more. I don't really know. Let's just start with this. This seems like a good idea. I don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to shake it with the I don't know. I'm kind of going to go up a little high. My youngest, Lily, decided she needed a play date with one of the girls that lives in our neighborhood. So she went to, well, there's only two other, technically three, but she went next door, and I don't know if that girl's not home. And then she went across the street. So now I have two 5-year-olds playing in my living room, making a mess. So they're loud, and they're playing school, I guess. So they're having fun. Let them, it's Friday, they had a long week of school, let them enjoy their time together. Okay, that, now what do I do? I don't know what to do. Am I supposed to do something? Water? Like press it? Somebody tell me what to do. I don't know. Okay, well, that's one way to do that. Okay, I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing, because I don't know if I'm going to do the back of this or if I'm going to cover it. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not getting it all over myself. Let's see, should I do some dripping, run it around? Boy, I'm so far out of my element here. I have no idea what I'm doing. A bit of water. And do this again. Well, that looks cool. I bet if I let that dry, looks like a brain. Gross. If I let it dry, that might be something to use. Okay, so at least we have something going on. Oh my gosh, they're loud. Okay, I move that out of the way. I don't know. Let's see what. Whoa, that's super yellow. Ah. Actually, I kind of like that. Kind of like it. Okay, let's try the green on the other side. Ooh, that. I kind of see why people love this. It's really, really hard to mess it up. You just kind of do stuff and see what happens. Okay, so I've got a little bit of something going on now, which is good. Now, this is definitely going to be my front. Okay, let's try putting some texture down. Where are all my... Should I do some flowers? That makes sense. So I'm just going to do a little flower. Don't think I can do it on this, though. All right, here's the parchment paper I was using. I'm just going to fold it in half and use that. So if I just kind of have some flowers trailing this way, I think that'll be really pretty. Oh, unfortunately my little thingy is full of glue. I didn't wash it off. I wonder if I have another one. All right, what did we decide? Texture paste? Yes. Let's get that out. I have no idea if this is going to react to what's on here. I really have no idea what's going to happen. So, those girls are loud. I'm very happy that they're playing together, though. It's really interesting because the little girl that's over right now, she has an older brother who's a 3rd grader. And Lily, for a long time, was more interested in playing with the brother. And didn't really play with the girl as much. And I don't quite know why. I don't know if she didn't realize they're the same age or what was going on. But now maybe now that they're both in kindergarten, they have been playing together more, which has been really, really nice because it's really great that she has a friend that lives across the street. They don't go to the same school, so they're like, you know, just little neighborhood friends, which is really cute. Okay, so that, what I'm trying to avoid is creating like a line. I've done that accidentally before by kind of going up to the edge here. So I'm kind of trying to like trail it off. Okay, let's see what happens. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. I don't know. Maybe that's all I want to do. I think that's all I'm going to do because I really have no idea what I'm doing. I think this has to be washed right away. So I'm going to go clean this up, close this up, try to do this two-handed, and I'll be back. Okay, I think it's dry. I don't really know. It seems like it is. I can see where you need to be more even with it, but I think it's okay. All right. So now what do? What happens? I should have done a test thing. So what happens if you just ink over it? Oh yeah, that totally works. Okay, let's spritz something on it. I am gonna try, I don't even know if you guys can see this because I'm losing light, but just do a little tea stain over it again. can't help but touch it. Okay. I'm not going to do any on the other side because I really don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I realized you probably didn't even hear what I just said because I turned completely away from the camera when I was saying that, but that's okay. I'm okay with just this small amount for now. I have ink everywhere. Hopefully not on me, but I made a mess. Okay, I'm happy with that. I don't know what the back's gonna have. It's just gonna be that for right now, but I like that. Okay, so I have, oopsie, my photo, and I might try to do this, something with this. So what I'm gonna do is try to tear around it and see how that goes. I'm gonna keep the little bits of, ooh, can't see what I'm doing, of glued paper towel because I think that could end up being just a cool texture to use. All right, get rid of some of that. I'm just going around the whole thing. It's like fussy tearing. Is that a thing? It might be, I don't know. All right, so going around, take that off. Yeah, I think this will make a really cool layer, texture layer, if I want to use it in something else. So almost got it. Okay, so I'm going to save these scraps and I'm just going to tear that off. Okay, so that could go there. My picture, my photo. Let's get that out. So these photos, I've kind of lost track of which ones I took and which ones I've found on Canva. I feel like this is something I took. It looks like something I took, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, does that need something behind it? It might. Let's see if I have something. So I have a scrap here. This is actually just copy paper that I printed something on and tried doing the glue thing over it when my brain was like, this doesn't seem quite right. So yeah, that was when I was like, oh yeah, that's right, she did it on a napkin. And then like a real napkin, not paper towel, apparently. So, but that's okay. It's got a cool texture because it's just paper with glue. And it kind of bled, the ink, the thing that had been printed on it bled a little bit and created this really cool kind of look, which most of it's getting covered. I'm just going to do this and I think it's going to go like that. This I think needs something around the edge. So again, I think I'll do vintage. I don't know if this is really going to give me what I want. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to ink this whole thing. Okay, so the other thing I did was I went like this. I'm going to do it again. And then I inked all around. Because it kind of holds its shape. It's a little crinkly. Let's do that again up here. Kind of balling it up and inking on it. Yeah, this is fun. This is cool. I love this. Okay, so I've got this going here. This is gonna go here. How am I gonna get my journaling into this one? I might just write something here. Yeah, I might do that. Okay, I'm gonna glue this all down. I think I still am going to run something along the bottom here and I have an idea of what that is. But where's my glue? I have all these bottles on my desk. So let's go ahead and glue this down. Do this. Oh, that was a close call. What did we forget to do? We forgot to destroy it with the destroyer. Where are you? And do a little inking. That is a must. Cannot believe I almost let that slide. Whew, that was a close one. Cannot be having that. Gotta get the paper edges destroyed a bit. That's the theme of the album. Okay, hopefully this glue is still gluey enough. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so that'll go there. I almost feel like this has to be darker to stand out against that. So how about ground espresso instead? I don't think I have a pad for that one yet. I don't know how that's even possible. I wonder what this is. I think this is frayed burlap. Do I have that in oxide? I think I do. I'll have to come back to that one. I don't have enough of these to label every one of them like some people do. That's someday, maybe. Okay. Yeah, that stands out better. I think the whole thing is going to get this treatment. All right, so then let's glue this down. I'm just gonna go around all the edges. I could have created like a pocket or a tuck spot. Now that I said that out loud, I still could, to put my journaling. Okay, put that down. I want some of the texture to still be texture, so I'm kind of crinkling it as I put it down so that it glues with a little bit of texture to it. Then this could have a tuck spot, and I could slip a little journaling in there. Is it weird to do a tag on a tag, or should I do a label? Maybe I could tuck a little label in there. Let me see what I have. So I have these. It looks like they didn't cut all the way through. I'll try cutting them on my silhouette at some point. But they're blank. So I could use this one. This feels like maybe too much of the same color. Orange one. Should I bring in some pink? I feel like I should bring in some pink. Grab these. Just cut them apart. Okay, I have two labels. I could kind of do like a little layered thing happening here. Obviously, I would not keep them white. That is not happening. Or I could just do a label off the side here and do my writing there and still do, need some stamping for sure. You need something here and here, journaling here, something stitched down here. And then I'm gonna bring in this pink color. Yeah, okay. So I need to change this from white to not white. I kind of want to try old paper here. Do I have one of these doohickeys? Nope. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna keep track of all these. I really don't want to mess up this cute pink one. Did I have another pink one? I feel like I did. Is this the same? Oh, it is. Okay, if this doesn't go well, I'll cut out the other one. Yeah, this is working. Mostly. Sure, that works. Okay. I might as well keep this out. I'm gonna do some stamping. So that's gonna go there. And this is still here. I'll trim that off. I want to stamp something here. I'm gonna do a butterfly. butterflies transform. We change. So this is all about change. Sure. Yeah, no. How about on field notes? Something good there? I'm always tempted to do round. I'll just do this one. Where's block? What color? Let's do, I don't know, let's see if there's something pink we can do. Can we bring in the pink? How about, should we try Coral Reef? See if that does anything. I have Abandoned Coral. I don't know really which is going to be. Let's try this. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do this one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, where's my thingy? Okay, now I want to do the butterfly thingy again. Something down here. How about just a big number? This is going to end up getting kind of covered up anyhow, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, that's cool. That worked. That worked. What else? Corresponding order. That looks like a good word that needs to go on this tag. Assure. Why not? Let's try it here. See what happens. Is that going to wipe off? Yep, it is. That's all right, though. Okay, I think I'm ready to commit to gluing this down because I don't think I'm going to stick anything else under it. Ooh, I got to get going on dinner soon. We are having, where's this going? Right there. Yeah. And let's get this down. Oh, I got to ink this. We are going to have homemade chicken tenders for dinner. The girls absolutely love, well, my whole family loves them. And just vintage photo. They're kind of a long process, so I got to get going on them soon. I've made them so many times, it's not that complicated, but you know, you gotta cut all the chicken and you gotta bread it. Well, I bread it with panko. But the seasoning mix or the breading, I add crushed pecans and orange zest and French fried onions in panko. I mean, it's fantastic. My family loves it. So I gotta get working on that sometime soon if we're gonna eat tonight. And then we are having a movie night because last night I took the girls and my niece. Let's see, I need more room to write there. I took them to see a play. My daughter's school drama department, whatever they're called, they put on a play, a musical. They do one in the fall. They do something called a one-act play, I think in January, and then they do one in the spring. And so their fall musical it's currently still playing, is Tarzan. Disney's Tarzan the musical. So we went to that last night. It was spectacular. I mean, these kids were flying on silk scarves and aerials, and I mean, it was really, really cool. But of course now my girls want to watch the Disney movie Tarzan because they kind of feel like they need to see it. I'm going to add a few more stamps. I feel like I need a few more. Yeah, it needs a little bit more. Always, right? Needs more. So yeah, we're going to have a movie night and watch Tarzan and have popcorn. I have a movie theater style popcorn maker machine thing with the movie theater butter and all, because we don't mess around with popcorn in this house. At least I don't. So we'll have popcorn, watch a movie, and it'll be great. And then tomorrow we have soccer in the morning, and then I am going to the craft store with my friends, and I've already started a massive list of the stuff I want to look at and hopefully buy, which I'm sure my husband will not be thrilled to hear. He's not gonna hear that. He don't watch my videos. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Got some stamping done. Okay, I completely lost track of what I said I was going to do at the beginning of this, but that's pretty much how this project will always go. I will go one route, talk about going one way, and then go a completely different. So let me turn this off. Now I need to do some sewing, and I need to figure out what's going to go down here. And I have an idea. I want to use pink. I'm really liking pink. I didn't do any splattering. That feels weird. But I think it's okay. We are going to do, I've got stamps everywhere. Oofda. All right, I'm gonna grab out my washi. I'm looking for, that's really pretty. I think it might be it. I don't have much of this left, which is kind of sad because I really like this one. I don't remember what it is. I think it's Maggie Holmes. It definitely looks like Maggie Holmes. Oh goodness, it's not doing well. It actually is probably perfect for this. Okay, I need a long strip. Come on, 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 come on. Okay, that's all we're gonna get. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm creating a ribbon, sort of ruffly thing. Okay. I want this to be like this. Oh wait, going the wrong way. Which way are we going here? That? Okay, this is gonna go here. Like that. Okay, I'll save that for another day. So that's gonna go there, and we need one more bit. So I have a piece of lace. This is kind of a salvaged end, so I'm just gonna trim this off. I don't want all of that. I don't want the salvaged piece. I will save it because it might be cool in something, but not this. Okay, that's gonna go there. And then I just have to stitch this. I want to do some stitching here. And just for good measure, I might do a little stitch over here somewhere. And then I have to write something and I'm good. And oh, I'm going to ink all around it. So final photo will show that, but you guys don't need to watch me sew and stitch and do all the things. So next thing will be a completed project. So let me get that part done. Okay, I have all my stitching done. I ended up using like a corally pink color. And let's see, what did I do here? I have so many little strings coming off because I just went a little crazy. I just kept going. I ended up doing some, I don't know any sewing terms, so some straight stitches, I guess. Let's see what's going on here. I want things hanging off, but not that much. Okay, so I did some, oh my gosh, I hope you guys can see it. It's getting super dark, but I don't want to turn on those stupid lights. It might be getting too dark for you guys to see, but you'll see it in the final photo. I did like a zigzag stitch here, a zigzag stitch here, a straight stitch back, and then I kind of went wonky on the way back. I stitched down across this washi and the lace, but then I did a zigzag over it. I think that was It's all I can see. So, so that was kind of what I was thinking. I just wanted some color and then some texture there. I'm going to go around and ink the whole thing with, I think I'm going to do ground espresso. I want it to be dark. And I'm going to write in a little bit of journaling, I guess. And I'll probably stick a date in here somewhere. And that's it. I think that's done. Oh, I didn't do a hole reinforcer. Oh, we need something there. Is that too, that's not the right color. Is that boring? That's kind of boring. Should it be black? Maybe it should be black. Okay, I cut a black hole reinforcer, and I think once I ink around it, it'll work better. And I don't know what I'm going to use yet for like a string thing. I'm going to wait until I do the other side to make that decision. But I'm going to ink it and glue that down, and that's that. So you'll see it in the photos. I lied. You will not see it in the photos yet because I wanted to splatter some stuff on it. Boy, I just keep forgetting all the cool stuff I was going to do. So let me get this down, and then I'm going to splatter something on it. And now that I've done so much black, I'm thinking it should be black. I may regret this entirely, but this is an acrylic ink that I have, and I was thinking that this is what I'm going to use to do a little splattering. So let me protect this surface. Hopefully you guys can see this. I don't even know if I've ever opened this. I'm sure I have. So it do? Ooh, boy. That is black. Gosh, I'm really nervous to do this. What do I do? I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, I need something to, I need a paintbrush or something. Oh, so I have the Tim Holtz distress splattery thing. I'm a little nervous that might be too much. I think I want to go more controlled with like a little tiny paintbrush, which I have this one. Okay, I'm just gonna use my thing I use for my stamp cleaning offy thingy. Put a little of that there. All right, here comes the prayers. Okay, I'm going very carefully here, but oh wow, it does not take much to get me like super excited. Oh, got a little crazy that time. Can I just like, how does this, oh, went the wrong way. Oh yeah. I want to do a couple big blobs. Oh, I'm gonna have to write on that. I forgot. How about on the lace? Come on. Oh, yeah. I see how you can go a little bonkers with this. Okay, that's enough. Okay, I gotta go clean this all up. Okay, let's take this out of here. Yes. Ooh, I got a little ink. Uh-oh. Okay, so in case you're wondering, you're new around here, maybe, and have not seen me pull this out before, this is, I need a new one, but this is a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. My desktop is white. I don't know what this material is, but this takes everything off of everything. It's magic. So now I got a mess to clean up, but I have a beautiful project. Okay, so this is going to dry. I'm going to ink around it with ground espresso, And you are now seeing the final result in a photo because I have no light to take the photo. So I'm through the magic of editing. Here you go. So I love it. It turned out fantastic. I cannot believe I actually did mixed media. And I did like a lot of mixed media. I did some texture paste and I tried gluing or painting glue on a napkin with stamping and splattering acrylic ink and sewing. I don't know. Is that a mixed media technique? I think so. I don't really know. I love it. So that was fun. I don't know how I'm going to do, what I'm going to do on the back side of it, but we'll get to that tomorrow. Well, no, tomorrow I'll be shopping. I will be craft shopping. So I'll be having to do some double duty. I'll probably be doing a few days batching, which is totally fine. So again, friends, thanks for coming along on this adventure with me. And truly today it felt like an adventure. I appreciate you hanging out with me. So I will see you in the next video. And also don't forget to give me a like, thumbs up. I would love that. And if you have questions or comments, drop them below. I'm kind of on top of those now, so I'm all caught up. All right, friends, I'll see you next time. Bye.